Or Tambo International Airport dazzles with bright lights and big promises. Every day, thousands pass through, chasing dreams or reuniting with loved ones. To most, it's a symbol of progress and connection, a proud gateway to South Africa, but beneath the polished surface, a darker world thrives. This airport is also a secret highway for global criminal syndicates. While families embrace, tons of cocaine slip through cargo terminals. Tourists shop, unaware millions in dirty money are laundered nearby. The public see security and order, cartels see opportunity and weakness, underpaid staff, vulnerable checkpoints, every corner is a chance for exploitation. Or Tambo is a battleground law and order versus organized crime. It's both a national pride and a source of shame. Dreams take flight here, but so do criminal empires. These two realities exist side by side, divided by thin walls and silence. To understand the true cost of corruption, we must confront both faces of OR Tambo. Cartel infiltration at OR Tambo didn't happen overnight. It started with small bribes, a baggage handler paid to look the other way. Vulnerable employees are tempted, and once they accept, they're trapped. Cartels target customs officers with debts, police seeking extra cash, freight agents who can clear suspicious cargo. Each compromised person becomes a cog in a vast criminal machine. Payments scale with risk. A few thousand for handlers, tens of thousands for senior officials. Once you're in, fear replaces greed. Cartels know where your family lives. The message: cooperate or become a liability. Even those not directly involved stay silent, too scared to speak up. The airport is an ecosystem. Corrupting a few key roles gives cartels control. A handler moves a drug-filled bag. A customs agent marks cocaine as low risk. A bribed officer ensures safe passage off airport grounds. The system is rigged by a handful who chose money over integrity. Corruption spreads, and soon, the entire operation is compromised. The cartels don't need to own everyone, just enough to make the system fail. That's how a gateway becomes a criminal superhighway. The cocaine pipeline to OR Tambo starts in Latin America's coca fields. Brazilian gangs like Comando Vermelho control the supply, shipping drugs to São Paulo. From there, flights head to Johannesburg, an ideal transit hub for cartels. Or Tambo's high traffic and strategic location make it perfect for rerouting drugs. Cartels exploit South Africa's weaker security, avoiding direct routes to Europe's tightly guarded airports. Once a flight lands, corrupt insiders spring into action. Paperwork is faked. Containers, disguised as car parts or fruit. Compromised staff move the drugs to unmonitored areas. Within hours, cocaine is repackaged and sent to Europe, or distributed locally. Or, Tambo isn't just an entry point, it's a global junction for the drug trade. Drug smuggling at OR Tambo goes far beyond suitcases and body mules. Cartels use air freight, hiding cocaine in legitimate cargo, wine, chemicals, plastic pellets, even fruit. Concealment methods evolve constantly, making detection nearly impossible. Fake shipping documents and pre-cleared paperwork ensure smooth passage. Corrupt insiders tell customs which containers to ignore, which shadows to overlook. Without inside help, even clever smuggling could be caught. But with a network of paid officials, the risk vanishes. The real art isn't just hiding drugs, it's manipulating the people meant to stop them. In March 2017, OR Tambo's illusion of security was shattered. Armed men in police uniforms drove onto the tarmac and stole $24 million in cash. They knew exactly where to go, an inside job executed with military precision. The robbers had security codes, access routes, and official vehicles. The investigation revealed deep corruption, reaching high into airport security and police. Arrests followed, exposing a rotten system. The heist wasn't about drugs, but it proved the same channels could move anything. If millions in cash could vanish so easily, so could tons of cocaine. The 2017 heist was a public demonstration. The criminals were in control. OR Tambo's drug trade is run by a global alliance of criminal organizations. Brazilian cartels produce and export the cocaine. Nigerian syndicates handle logistics and distribution across Africa. Chinese triads launder the profits, moving millions through global businesses. Local South African gangs provide muscle and enforcement. Each group specializes, working together like a multinational corporation. This web stretches from South America to Europe, with Johannesburg as a key hub. The result? A formidable, nearly untouchable criminal enterprise. Inside Tambo, greed and fear rule.
They offer you money just to ignore a bag. You think it's one time, but then they own you. Desperation drives the first step. Fear keeps you silent.
You see a container full of drugs get a green light. You want to speak up, but they know about your family. Reporting corruption feels pointless. Criminals wear official uniforms.
If you don't cooperate, they'll find someone who will. Or worse, they'll find your address.
The workplace becomes a prison. Silence is survival. Honest workers are forced into complicity, living in constant fear. Trust evaporates. Colleagues become suspects. The cartels have poisoned the environment, turning the airport into a place of dead ends for staff. The cost isn't just drugs and money. It's the moral decay of an entire system. The airport, meant for new beginnings, traps its own workers. Corruption isn't just a crime. It's a daily reality for those inside. The human toll is measured in fear, silence, and lost integrity. Tambo's underworld thrives on the suffering of its own people. Law enforcement faces a daunting fight at Tambo. Agencies make arrests and seize drugs, but the cartels stay a step ahead. Corruption runs deep, even within the police and customs. Surprise raids are compromised by insiders, information leaks, evidence vanishes. Most arrests are low-level mules, not masterminds. International cooperation is slow and complex, while cartels move fast and without rules.
The real battle is against systemic corruption, not just drugs. Without rooting out corruption, law enforcement will always be chasing shadows.
An airport should be a nation's proud front door. Tambo is meant to welcome the world, but corruption has turned it into a criminal superhighway. The cost is immense: lost reputation, security, and billions drained from the economy. Drug trade fuels violence, addiction, and poverty. Money laundering robs the country of resources for schools and hospitals. Corruption erodes public trust and deters investment. The social cost is even greater. Families destroyed, trust in institutions shattered. Tambo now symbolizes both South Africa's aspirations and failures. Cleaning up the airport is about reclaiming national integrity. The choice is clear: a gateway for progress or a back door for criminals. The clock is ticking. So, what measures must be taken by South Africa to root out such corruption in our airports? We would love to hear your thought in the comments. That's all for this episode. As always, be safe, stay blessed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.